YouTube, it's Brother Dennis, and I give God all the glory as the head of my life. And with that being said, I'd like to say today is March 17th, my wedding anniversary. Me and my wife got married 28 years ago, been together for more like 31. And I just like to say that she has been my spiritual inspiration. She has been by my side the whole time. She is my best friend. She is like basically been by my side through all my ups and downs, and we raised a family together, and we're still doing that. She actually helped me build this loft too. You know, she painted it. She helped me build the aviary and wire it, and she helped me put up the young bird box perches. I'll show you in a minute. She helped me put up the box perches today, and I feel like I've got the one side complete for right now. I want to test it out, see how I like it before I do the other side. I use these holes as ventilation instead of a big hole. I just think it's better. Less water can get in, less chance a predator gets through there. Plus, I haven't finished the outside. I'm gonna trim this out. I'm gonna trim around that, put some trim around that, trim on the corners. Haven't finished the roof all the way. I've got a temporary roof on it. You know, I can't do only so much as one person. And I've taken pride in trying to do this loft mostly by myself. My wife and my son do come out and help me. Of course, Travis helped me build the bones of it, the hardest part of it. So, yeah, I got a bob trap for them to come out. Show you from the inside, and a drop trap for them to go in. And then this side over here that's closed up, it drops into the other side. So like I said, I'm just gonna leave that. I'm just gonna wait to see how I like this system before I do the other side. But the loft itself is 12 by 6. And you can see I haven't finished over here either. I need to trim this. I need to finish this door right here, this one part. I gotta, the reason why this ain't painted is because I gotta put 1/2-inch sheathing over this, and then paint it, and then trim it out. And this door is temporary, keep my dogs and stuff out, and it's like a safety barrier for the birds don't fly. If they get past the one door, they won't get past this door, right? So I'll make sure that this section here, all the birds that are only settled birds will be in this section by the door, right? So I'll settle all my birds in that section and then move them over. Right, so it shouldn't be hard because they're flying in and out of the same aviary. They're gonna trap in and out of the same trap, basically. Just right next to each other. So right now I just have this section is like where I got all my scrap wood and stuff at. So, yeah, ventilation. Actually, I haven't punched the holes in this side yet because I wanted to see how the other side worked first, but it seemed to work okay. Now you see my grand carpentry skills, how I left a big gap in the door there, right? It's not big enough for a bird to get out, but I don't know. It's about 1.25 inch gap or whatever. But this latch is more like for peace of mind because I have a really tight spring on this door. This door is shutting on its own. So I built this today, this box perches, and I'm so Joe was telling me, my buddy Joe was telling me that I should close off the back side of it so birds can't fall behind it. But I didn't. So that might be a mistake. If so, I just take it down and put a backing on it and then put it back up. I was thinking about maybe using cork board. I don't know. I'm gonna try it like this. Because if you chase the birds, they might fall down in behind and hurt themselves. I don't know. But I had some temporary perches up here, but I'm proud of this thing, man. I mean, my wife helped me put it up. It's not perfect. It's a little tiny bit crooked, right? But I'm not a carpenter. So I got it up, and it's 36 spots. And they're all 10 by 10, and don't think I'm gonna put any more perches in here. I think that's enough. I don't think I'm gonna put, maybe it's a 6x6 space. Somebody told me you can do 6x6 is 36, so no more than 36 birds. You give them a square foot, whatever, however it goes, the formula goes. But got the water jugs. This is I put them up there, and I want to see how that works out, and we'll see. I got put the grid on the floor. I've been feeding the birds off the floor actually, but to try to get them to trap more, and like I whistle and I throw the food down and I try to get them used to me, and I really want to try to get these birds trained well this time. We're already going out the trap, the bob trap. So you see two of these birds I just got yesterday from Joe. So two of them are still trying to get a hold of it. I don't know if they can see the wire. I don't know. I don't like the way, I don't like the way a bird's perched there, because it's like they block the other birds from going out. But it's just something they have to get used to. But that bird there with the red band, he's often just a tough guy, and they're pretty much dominant type birds. He's a little older, so I guess he wants to try to bully people. But I put two ledges up here, so like they can stand up, they can stand down. I think I did a fairly good job. I don't know what type of other improvements I can make. I watch a lot of videos, and I take from this loft and take from that loft and try to come up with my own thing. I did want to, I don't know. I mean, I'm good. I'm good with it. I guess that's all that matters. I'm good with it. I kind of, I'm not sure if this area is big enough actually to trap in and out of. I pray it is, because I can always move it over to here. I can always put the the drop trap here, and just put a whole drop trap just right there, boom, and then close that in, or whatever. So that's why I didn't do the other side yet. I wanted to do this side first. When I was thinking about it, when I was designing it, I was like, oh yeah, that'd be good. I'll put I could have moved this stud over a little bit, like here, and gave myself a little bit more room. But on paper, I thought 12 inches on center would be enough for put a trap in, but actually it's only a little less than 10 inches between the studs. I didn't calculate for that. So this trap is like 9 inches 3/4, 9 3/4 wide. So obviously they're getting in and getting out. It's not like I'm trying to trap in 100 birds at a time. By the time the hawks and I lose some, and if I start with like 40 over here or 36, I'll probably end up prayerfully with 20. I hope I end up with a race team this year. So I'm gonna, when I settle my birds, I'll be outside every minute of the way. I'm gonna sit outside with them until they start ranging. Once they start ranging and I feel comfortable with them ranging, I'm not loft flying them no more. I'm just gonna toss them, and I'm gonna do my best not to lose birds this year. Right? So I know a lot. I lost a lot of birds last year being new. This year, I'm gonna try to not do that. That white bird's got all white toenails, so you know what that means. There's another one out there with all white toenails too. That other white bird. That white bird is really beautiful. So you know the beautiful ones don't last, but that one has a V on its back, has a blue tail, feathers, white. It's just pretty. That's one of my best cocks, bred to a really good hen. And oh yeah, they was asking me about that the pair I'm having trouble with. Man, I looked at the pedigrees, but the pedigrees are kind of blurry to read them, and I didn't think if I posted them, I didn't think you'd be able to see them. But I'll make a video and read it out. But the cock is a grandson or great grandson of Ornette. What is it? Ornette, Ornette, O-R-N-A-T, Ornette, and then his son is Ornette 250, and then I think his son off of him is a cock called Redemption that was bred for stock, and then the cock that I have is off It's either off redemption or off a bird that's off redemption. So it's an Ornette bred bird, but it has a whole bunch of other like Sharky bloodline and all that stuff in there. And then the female has some. They're really good bred birds, man. They're bred good. All the whole pedigree's littered. Like I think Redemption was bred for stock because his sister won the Indiana Hoosier or something like that, and then the sister to the mother of the female came in 6th place or what. It's a bunch of the GFL. I mean, they're really good pedigrees, but pedigrees don't fly, and they don't breed. But birds are bred really well. The conformation, they look really good. They feel good in your hand, but can they fly? I don't know, because the Hawks been getting a couple of them and they've been dying. Honestly, the one cock that I got, the birds are dying off of. The one that Curtis sent me with him as the gift bird, I have 3 of his kids from last year still left, and he actually produces really good, smart birds. And I know the one kid that I have left, which is a cock, off of the bird, the terminal bird pair, one bird lived, and I still have that bird. The one that actually lived, I still have it. I have it in my late hatch. He still lived. He's a cock. He looks good. He flies good. I didn't race them because they were late hatches, but the ones that did make it, the one that did made it looks promising. So an update on that pair. I came out yesterday to throw their eggs away, and the eggs hatched. So I'm just gonna see what happens. And I'm not gonna breed them again. This is it. I'm gonna separate them after this pair. The eggs did hatch, and I'm gonna separate them after they wean this pair. Whatever happens to these pigeons, these swabs, well, I don't care what happens. I'm separating that pair. I'm gonna try them with different mates and see how that go. So these 2 birds are from Lily Loft. These are actually the birds that came yesterday. Both of them. I get Joe from Lily Loft. I gave him 5 bands, and he filled them for me. And he's mentoring me and helping me. And actually, that's crazy because these 2 birds came from his loft yesterday. And they're just sitting up there chilling. Beautiful birds, man. You know, and that's he's a guy. I hate to, like, I'm not even going to talk about the pedigree stuff anymore. But like he said, he's got birds that got pedigrees. He just wants performance. Birds that win. And, to each their own. So I'm not going to touch on that pedigree subject no more. It's like to each their own. So I'm going to start acquiring birds with pedigrees. If I do get birds that don't have pedigrees, I'll just start the pedigrees and I'll just go from there. And moving forward, I want birds to win. I want performance birds. And if I get birds that win and they win and win and win, then the pedigrees will speak for themselves, right? What's wrong with that white bird's eye? Oh, you sleeping out there? Oh, it's crazy. So give me some feedback. What do you think about the loft? I don't know what improvements I'm going to make. Everybody tell my wife happy anniversary. Tell her that she's the best woman alive for sticking with me. And my carpentry skills have improved a little bit. I actually like the way this loft turned out. I do need to do some finishing touches on it. On this side, like this was just scrap wood I put up here, but I'm gonna take this down and make this all one piece, probably 3/4 inch. That's scrap wood I threw up there, but I'll actually make it more like aesthetic. I'll make this look better to the eye. I just wanted to try it and see if I liked it having the waters up off the floor. My other loft, the waters are on the floor. Still picking up screws off the floor. Oh, but I'm tired. It's my anniversary. Me and my wife are gonna go to dinner. Honey, if you watch this, I love you. God bless everybody. Make friends, not enemies. And peace and hair grease. To God be the glory.